This summer, the heat is far more dangerous to your dog than you think, and a well-meaning mistake can quickly turn into a heartbreak. Did you know that a cracked car window or a cool summer haircut can actually become deadly heat traps? Would you recognize that your dog is overheating if they keep pushing themselves just to please you? How can you tell if their paws are silently burning on the ground? Most importantly, do you know exactly what to do if they suddenly collapse from heat stroke? Backed by science, there are 8 life-saving rules every owner must know before it is too late. Today's video reveals these crucial protective secrets to guarantee your best friend stays healthy and safe. Don't click away. Your loyal companion is counting on you to know what they cannot tell you. 1. We start with the single most important rule of the entire summer, because breaking it takes a dog's life every single year, almost always by accident. You tell yourself it will only be a few minutes while you grab a coffee. You crack the windows, park in the shade, and promise yourself that he will be just fine. But here is the terrifying truth. On a warm day, the inside of a parked car turns into an oven with frightening speed. Even with the windows cracked, temperatures climb to deadly levels within minutes. The cruel part lies in your dog's biological and behavioral trap. He doesn't sweat through his skin like we do. He relies entirely on panting to cool down. In that trapped, superheated air, panting does absolutely nothing. Psychologically, because of his deep loyalty, your dog will just sit there quietly, enduring the rising heat, while waiting and trusting that you will be right back. He won't bark for help until heat stroke has already set in. No quick errand is ever worth his life. If you can't bring him inside, leave him safely at home where it's cool. Now, while a parked car is an obvious danger, there is another silent threat baking right beneath his feet. If you like the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. 2. Imagine walking outside on a sunny afternoon, feeling a comfortable breeze, while your dog is secretly suffering from every step he takes. This is a hidden danger that catches so many loving owners completely by surprise. While you walk along comfortably in your shoes, the pavement, road, and asphalt are absorbing intense heat for hours, becoming hot enough to cause severe, painful burns. The real heartbreak lies in your dog's behavioral psychology. Dogs are incredibly loyal and eager to please their owners. Because of this deep bond, your furry friend will keep walking right by your side without a single complaint or whimper, hiding his intense pain until the damage is already done. By the time you notice him limping back inside, his tough paw pads may already be raw, blistered, and severely injured. To prevent this, always do the simple 7-second hand test before any summer walk. Press the back of your hand flat against the pavement. If it's too hot for you to hold it there comfortably, it is far too hot for his bare paws. Instead, save your walks for the early morning or late evening when the ground cools down, and stick to shaded grass paths. Protecting his paws is just the first step, because a dog's eagerness to please can also lead to dangerous exhaustion during playtime. 3. Did you know that dogs lack the basic survival instinct to stop playing when they are overheating? As humans, when we run in the summer heat and feel dizzy, our brains instantly force us to slow down and rest. But your dog's behavioral psychology works in a completely different way. Because of their intense play drive and their deep desire to make you happy, dogs live entirely in the moment. When you throw that favorite tennis ball at the park on a sunny afternoon, your dog's brain fills with pure excitement, completely blocking out the physical pain of rising body heat. They will literally run themselves into a life-threatening medical emergency just because you keep throwing the ball. We see this sad situation happen all the time at local parks. An owner wants to tire out their energetic pup, so they spend 30 minutes playing fetch under the midday sun. The dog looks happy, tail wagging, until they suddenly collapse onto the grass, completely unable to get back up. It breaks my heart because these owners love their pets deeply and just wanted to give them a fun day out. To prevent this tragedy, we must strictly adjust their exercise routine. Keep daytime activities very short, gentle, and inside the air-conditioned house. Save the heavy running, long walks, and intense games for the early morning before the sun comes up, or late at night after it has fully set. While managing their exercise keeps their bodies cool, they still need a continuous defense system when relaxing outside. 4. Did you know that a perfect backyard shaded spot in the morning can easily transform into a blazing heat trap by afternoon? This happens because the sun constantly moves, but your dog's behavioral psychology doesn't account for planetary rotation. Dogs are creatures of habit and possess a strong territorial attachment to their favorite outdoor resting spots. When the shade shifts away, a dog will often stubbornly refuse to move, choosing to sit in the intense direct sunlight just because that spot is where they feel most secure and comfortable. Think about a typical weekend barbecue. You fill their water bowl, point them toward a nice tree shadow, and go inside. Hours later, the sun has shifted, the shadow is gone, and their water has become warm and unappealing. Because dogs lose hydration rapidly through panting, your furry friend can become dangerously dehydrated while waiting for the shade to return. It breaks my heart to see pets suffering simply because they don't understand how shadows work. To prevent this, you must ensure they have all-day shade and plenty of fresh water. Check your yard at different hours or bring them inside. On extra hot days, throw a few ice cubes into their bowl to keep the water cool and encouraging to drink. But even with plenty of shade and water, dangerous spikes in body temperature can still sneak up on them. If this video touched your heart, please leave a comment with the number 1. 5. Did you know that by the time a dog actually stops moving from the heat, their internal organs may already be suffering severe damage? This is because a dog's behavioral psychology drives them to hide weakness. In the wild, showing vulnerability makes an animal a target, so your loyal companion will instinctively mask their discomfort, acting like everything is perfectly fine until they simply cannot fight it anymore. Imagine you are relaxing on the porch and notice your pup breathing heavily. You think they are just tired from playing, but look closer. Is that panting fast, frantic, and absolutely non-stop? Are they drooling heavily with saliva that looks unusually thick and sticky? If you check their mouth, are their tongue and gums bright red or strangely dark? You might see them walk toward you, only to stagger slightly, looking dizzy, anxious, or completely exhausted as they sink to the floor. It breaks my heart, because these silent cries for help are so easily missed by busy owners. If you see any of these warning signs, you must act instantly. Move them into the air-conditioned house, offer small sips of cool water, and start lowering their temperature gently. Recognizing these internal signs of distress is crucial, but sometimes the ways we try to help them look cooler on the outside can actually make things much worse. 6. Did you know that shaving your dog's thick coat to cool them down in the summer can actually make them much hotter? It sounds completely backward, but it is a scientific fact. Many well-meaning owners look at their fluffy golden retriever or husky panting in July and think, I need to give them a buzz cut to help them beat the heat. However, a dog's double coat acts exactly like high-quality home insulation. Just as it traps body heat to keep them warm in the winter, it traps cool air against their skin to block out the blazing summer heat, while also protecting them from painful sunburns. Psychologically, shaving a dog can also deeply affect their behavior. Dogs are highly sensitive to sudden changes in their bodies. When they lose their natural protective barrier overnight, they often feel vulnerable, anxious, and deeply uncomfortable, causing them to hide away or act strangely. It breaks my heart to see a shaved dog shivering with anxiety while actually absorbing more direct sun heat than before. Instead of shaving, the true solution is regular brushing. Spending 10 minutes a day brushing your dog removes the dead undercoat, allowing cool air to naturally circulate through to their skin. But changing how we treat their coats is only half the battle, because even with a healthy coat, their outdoor shelter can quickly turn into a trap. 7. Did you know that pouring ice-cold water on an overheating dog can actually cause their temperature to spike even higher? It sounds completely backwards, but freezing water shocks their system, narrowing their blood vessels and trapping the deadly heat inside their vital organs. In emergency situations, owners often panic. Psychologically, when we see our beloved pets in distress, our human instinct is to apply the coldest thing available. However, a dog in shock becomes terrified by sudden freezing temperatures, causing their heart rate to skyrocket and making their behavioral state shift from exhaustion to absolute panic. Imagine your dog suddenly collapses on a hot afternoon. Your heart drops and you run for an ice pack. Stop right there. Instead, calmly carry them into the air-conditioned house immediately. Use cool, never freezing water to gently soak their belly, paws, and groin, while keeping a fan blowing right on them. If they are conscious, offer tiny sips of fresh water. Even if they sit up and look perfectly fine a few minutes later, you must drive straight to the vet. Heatstroke causes invisible, delayed damage to internal organs that can be fatal hours later. Now that you know how to handle the worst-case scenario, let's talk about a surprising backyard trap that most owners completely overlook. Perhaps the most surprising thing we learned today is that your dog's thick coat is actually their best defense against the blazing sun, not a heat trap. It reminds us how beautifully nature designs them and how much they rely on our understanding. Your dog trusts you completely. They will joyfully run until they drop, or silently walk on burning pavement just to stay right by your side. They don't complain, they just love. Years ago, my first dog, Max, sat faithfully by my feet through a long, hot summer, trusting me to keep him safe. Let's be the protectors our dogs believe we are. If you want to keep learning how to give them the healthy life they deserve, please like, subscribe, and share your own summer tips in the comments below. Next week, we'll explore a hidden indoor danger that most owners miss. See you then.